Okay, we've just come through the cul-de-sac and onto property on the private drive. We're in Beechwood, folks. Most of these homes have 1 acre parcels. This particular lot has 3.27 acres. It's private, it's secluded, and yet it's got the feel of a neighborhood. There's a few homes around you, and it gives you a little safety community feel. At the same time, you can hear yourself think. As we head up the hill, you're going to already be looking at land that belongs to this parcel, 3.27 acres on the left-hand side. And again, as we get a little further up the hill, you'll see a fire pit that looks like it belongs to the community, but it's truly just the neighbors for a long while have enjoyed the use of this land to have their community fire pit. You may want to take that back, or you may want to continue on. You never know. But here it comes on the left-hand side. Um, Again, it's just to the edge of the property. So, and again, they all know this goes away, but it's pretty cool. So the reason they chose it is because from that spot you will see beautiful lake views, and you can see the American flag in the background. That is placed by our seller, owner of this property currently. I'm going to take you around the bend here just to kind of get a look at the whole activity on the property, what it feels like, what it looks like. It's really nice and quiet. Again, mostly level land here at the top of this particular parcel. It gives you the ability to build your home. And as you slope toward the back, you can actually dip down and have a rear entry garage that would really give you nice parking in the back of the property and still beautiful views off the front porch or the front of the home. As you can see, Lake Milton is beautiful. It's big, it's expansive, it's quiet. It is one of the true treasures of East Tennessee. And now I'm up on the fireplace itself, about 4 feet up in the air, just to kind of give you a better look at the paved road coming in. Again, to my left or your left, you're going to see how we pan around. All this is part of the 3.27 acres. It goes deep and it goes wide. So here is also a road that's cut already, like a U-shaped or a circle drive, half circle drive from the paved road. It goes around. There's another fire pit that's been on the property for a long, long time as well. And this will circle back to the paved road that we drove in on. It's really nice because it takes a lot of the energy away from having to do much development. You can really start building pretty quickly. And again, you can just see the paved road is just shortly ahead here. And there's a neighbor's house across the street. Again, just enough distance to make you feel like you live in a community. So again, here's just another quick look at the cleared land, the land that is really flat and level and perfect to build your home. And you can see from this perspective, quite nice views from this spot. Coming up, we're going to take a little more pan around. There's the whole street. And again, the way it looks as you come in. Look at all that water, folks. It's peaceful. It's quiet. There's just a few homes. And again, neighbors that want what you want. Quiet, seclusion, peace. The best part of this property is this particular one has the deeded parcel. It's 25 feet wide and it gives you access to Melton Lake, a personal, already permitted once parcel for a dock with TVA's permission. So of course you take that permit, go down there. If you have the same plans, they'll approve it very easily because they've already approved it once. But it's already permitted for its use, and that's a big step in the process. So we're headed down right now into cleared land. We're going to go down to the waterfront. It's a gentle slope. Right now the water is at a lower level for the winter time. It is here January 13th that we're taking a look at this. And we'll just step down this one piece. We'll be down to the water's edge and no problem. Okay, so we're down to water's edge. Come a little bit closer. This gets about 8 feet deep in the center at low tide is what I'm told. Low tide, actually a low season. They keep it pretty full here with TVA. This particular Melton Lake doesn't have a lot of the problems that they have with flooding. So here it is from that stake on your right hand side, headed to your left. We go 25 feet. And the other stake is over there. One side to the other. You can see the water's nice and deep. And it pans out here to Melton Lake. There is a neighbor's floating dock. That is what you can expect to be able to put out here. I always tell folks, if you can see it, you can probably have it. If you can't see it, it may be a problem, but that's what you want. Something that goes up and down when the water level rises and falls. So we're just taking a walk up the area where the other neighbors have their permitted docks that are for their personal use as well. And you can see it goes straight out to Mountain Lake. Mountain Lake is far and wide for miles. Clean, natural, fresh. This is what you want, especially if you've got a pontoon boat, a fishing boat, a skiing boat. Now this is an entrance to a common area that you can store your goodies in, your trailers and your boats when you want them out of the water for off-season or storage. Some folks don't want them in the water until they're going to use them. There's a public launch just around the way, and you can put your boat in there and leave it at your dock for a while or forever. But you certainly might want to take it out for the winter time, or you keep your storage up there as well. Thank you again for your visit. And here's a good look at the dock one more time. Of course, the waterway, and of course, the beautiful scene panning out to Melton Hill. Thank you. Talk to you soon.